Random stuff with Hughes. Today is a Wednesday, and let's see what I did today. Woke up this morning around actually close to 5 o'clock. I didn't go back to sleep. It was funny, like right when I think the alarm was about to ring, I started to doze off. But yeah, I woke up around. I got up around 6, and did the usual routine. And it was interesting. I actually had something for breakfast that I made last night, and it was supposed to be a bread, but I think the issue was it was too saturated with liquids, so it didn't really turn out like a bread. It was almost like a gruel, kind of like sticky and whatnot. But yeah, so I did that, and I didn't go outside this morning because the temperature was too low. And of course, the weather, what was forecasted on Google was not the weather. So it's clearly not. It's fake weather. But other than that, I basically did the usual routine. This morning, I had some time. I was like determined to finish the internship LinkedIn thing. Just trying to fill out the LinkedIn description for this internship, trying to get everything in there, but there was so much that I did at the internship that I couldn't fit it. There was like a character limit on LinkedIn, and I basically passed that, so I kind of had to trim some things here and there just to get the character limit set. And so besides that character limit, I also did some media links to social media, the Twitter and the LinkedIn that I did, as well as the website, so that way I could show an example of that. And I think I left around actually 10 o'clock because, so it did take me a while to do that because I had to think about how I was going to say it and what action verbs I was going to use and trying to trim it down. What should I say? But there's a couple other things that I kind of ran some errands today because there was a couple of things I needed to do. For example, I had a package that I needed to return to Amazon. I had a package that I need to send my laptop in to get repaired, and I was thinking about getting my hair cut at a barber shop because that was actually a plan I had during the summer. I didn't get around to doing that, but I did go to the barber shop for the first time. I've never been to a barber shop before, so I left around 10. I sent off a letter to one of my former teachers because that was actually something I had from the summer. I had an idea. We had a whole bunch of stuff from school or school photos. They were kind of sitting in a safe. A lot of the copies weren't being used, so I was thinking, oh, maybe I could send these to my teachers to show them how I've grown over the years, a former student. And so I did send them off. And I think I sent it off to a few of my teachers. This one I tried to send to the school, but he already retired years ago, so I was hoping they might have sent it on, further, but, I decided to just send it to my other teacher. Hopefully he can connect with this teacher. So other than that, I did, I left around 10. I walked over to the post office. It's been a while since I've been to that side of town. It's changed a little bit. They did a construction, Paseo Santa Fe Phase 2. Actually looks pretty nice. It's a great walkable area. They have like emblems of avocados in the sidewalk, good seating area, good landscaping and parking. So they did a good job with that. And then I went over to the bank. And then I went over to Staples to get... I was hoping they had FedEx there, but they had UPS, so the shipping label I got from Lenovo, it didn't work there, so I just got it through UPS. So I ended up having my lunch at the park, and then I walked over to the Sprinter. Walked over to Sprinter and just started studying the technical SEO. That's the exam that I didn't pass, so I'm determined to pass that and get that certificate for technical SEO. And I was taking notes on that, and then I got to Oceanside. I was surprised because the fog rolled in, or it looks like fog, but I don't think it is fog. Whatever that stuff rolled in, I just got some water from a vending machine, and then I went to the beach. found a spot and it was super quiet, and just started taking notes, and I was like in the zone. So I was taking notes like boom, 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 and I had my snack break, and then I think it was 2:30 or so. I decided to try to find a barbershop, and I was on Google Maps just looking around for some. And there's this place I think it was called Shortcuts, which is a pun. And I went in. There's only one lady there, and I was just talking to her about my hair because my hair was full of wax basically. The last month or two, actually since I started the internship, so that was October, I started using wax in my hair. And even though I washed my hair, the wax would stay in, which was kind of cool because it allowed me to have straight hair, which is something I've been kind of working towards. I don't really care too much for the wavy hair because it gets all over the place. So I want straight hair so that way it's easier to maintain. I think it looks a lot nicer. So what I asked for was kind of to cut the side because that's where, when I cut my own hair, I noticed that's the poof comes out there, and also the back, which I've seen in some of my videos where I turn around and there's just like this kind of large portion at the back of my head that's kind of poofing out. So also the back of my neck where I can't reach with scissors. I've done it before, but it's not super thorough. Another area is also my ear, so I got that. I think it looks pretty good for the barbershop. First time there. First time at a barbershop. I did Fantastic Sam's like 15 years ago in Oceanside. I think it was by Walmart, but I mean, that's about it. I've just cut my own hair and had my family cut it for me, so it looks pretty nice. I went over to the transit station, decided to leave because the temperature was dropping at the beach, and I was just kind of working on technical SEO. Got to the transit station. I think it was El Camino transit station? It's the one by the mall in Carlsbad. And so I just actually took some notes there, and then I walked over to Walmart. First I went to Best Buy because I was trying to find a connector, kind of like a converter basically, for a large size headphone jack, to convert that to kind of a normal size jack. But they didn't have it, so I've been trying to search for that probably since the spring, so I probably just forget about it. And then I went over to Walmart to get some Welch's Rosé. It's non-alcoholic sparkling rosé. And then I ended up looking around for some stuff. I got some coat hangers because I need some for my professional clothes. Got some folders to store all my paperwork in. And then I got some folders. And then what else did I get? Got some other things. I carried it back to this bus stop, and then I just kept working on technical SEO. I was pretty dehydrated today because I didn't have my water bottle, so I just bought one. It was 20 ounces, so I definitely got to make up for it. And then, yeah, I came back. So it's a little bit after 8:30, but I'll see you guys tomorrow, so have a good day.